So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams.
Please welcome our lads to the field.
I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
And this is now today's lineup.
With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
So we're up and running. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I really like the look of this guy, Foden, who to me is a player who has a bit of everything. An eye for goal, quick feet, great vision, and a willingness to take on his defensive duties when required. Although he's probably best deployed out on the right, where his best attacks seem to emanate.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Now it's Foden, incoming delivery. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Foden. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Luis Araujo tries a measured ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Foden. Neither of these two want to come off second best. This looks promising. Shot at goal! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Manchester United gain their reward with an early goal. Now, can they get him away? And it's Fraser. Foden. Kane is in a really good position out wide. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And he's worked it through. He's in space and looking for options. And he gets rid in a hurry. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's made its way to him. Now it's Messi, out towards the flank. Tries to pass it through. He's in plenty of space here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Messi with the short one. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And he's there to get it away. 𝗟𝗓𝗡. Manchester United ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Distributed tidily. Looking for options for movement. That's the keeper's ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
𝗟𝗓𝗡. Stevens. Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position. He is through here. Threads one in. Drill. Chance for a shot!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
And he's picked it up out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Ball swung in. And that has been cleared. Crossed in again. Can he finish? He's got away with one there.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
𝗟𝗓𝗡. Kane. Looking to play him in. And he's well positioned here. Gets good distance on it. That is good strength. Crosses it in here. Tries to get it clear. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Manchester United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Jimenez. 𝗟𝗓𝗡. Valverde. Well, that has not gone well. Played out wide. And he's whipped it across. 𝗟𝗓𝗡 with the clearance. Kane. 𝗟𝗓𝗡. Now
There will
Foden.
be 1 minute added time.
And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead.
We're down,
There was
but we're
genuine
far from out.
intensity
Now
and
let's all
purpose
rally behind
behind
the boys
what
and
they
show
brought
them
to
a
the
bit of
game.
support.
I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Manchester United leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
Here we go again then. Manchester United carrying a one-goal lead. He's in a great position here. Valverde. Kane. And this is Messi. And the counter is on. Good ball, good take. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. Oh, good spread. Can he get it through? And this is Messi. Oh, there's a probing ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Driving on and making good progress. Tries to dink it through. It's not an especially good pass, that.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Very nicely done. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That is ended up in no man's land.
This match was
60 minutes played. And no, he's seen through all of that. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be a...
Kane! He has done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And now he has two. So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Opts for safety. 𝗟𝗓𝗡. Foden going face-to-face with his great rival.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And Messi! He's having a go!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Foden. Fired deep towards the back post. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Oh, he couldn't quite make it.
Substitution on the field. Number 3, number 24. Coming on the field, number 22. Number 7,
Valverde.
Substitution in progress.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Substitution.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. 𝗟𝗓𝗡. Manchester United have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Manchester United making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Kane. Valverde. Now Foden. Now it's Camavinga. Kane. And this is Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Manchester United have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Mbappe.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Valverde. Foot in. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Look at the space here. Oh, that's nice. Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Southampton give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
3 minutes added time.
Now it's Foden. Deep into stoppage time. And they can counter here. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, nice touch. In towards the back stick. Header comes in! And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. Kane voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United undoubtedly gave us the perfect example of how you start a game of football. They came out with purpose, intensity, energy. They were determined to grab the initiative, and of course were duly awarded.
So before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both, good afternoon. Well, the rain has put a bit of a dampener on proceedings here, but this intriguing matchup should improve everybody's mood. Both teams will be looking to give their sodden supporters something to cheer about. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
And now, lining up for
It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack, with many shaky defences about. Getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
So that's got things underway. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Turns back here, probably the best option. Jimenez.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Vestergaard. Skip. Vestergaard. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's 𝗟𝗓𝗓. Back into the middle. Chance! And that is wildly off target.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Luis Araujo. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Crosses it in. And it's hoisted clear. Akanji. Camavinga. Now it's Foden. Now it's Messi. Who's looking wide. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And it's Messi. Out towards the flank. Lovely pass, but can he get that? Shapes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
After 18 minutes is number 14, Luis Araujo. Luis Araujo. Luis Araujo.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
𝗟𝗓𝗡. Leicester were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Skims one in, and it's claimed by the keeper. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. 𝗟𝗓𝗡 wriggles his way through. Kane. Skip. Thomas.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Valverde. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mavididi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Big header! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Akanji. It's 𝗟𝗓𝗡. Luis Araujo looking to add to his goal. 𝗟𝗓𝗡. Foden. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. 𝗟𝗓𝗡, who does have an assist to his name. He's in space and looking for options. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. It's gone for a throw-in. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. 𝗟𝗓𝗡 crosses it in. Crossed in again. He rises! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then. Manchester United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
𝗟𝗓𝗡. And that could set him on his way. 𝗟𝗓𝗡 is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Very goes for a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Luis Araujo clearly is very disappointed, but at least his boss is applauding him for his efforts. That's the kind of attacking endeavour they need.
Mavididi. Mavididi
has been indicated.
Can he get away here? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Luis Araujo. That's Kane. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Manchester United leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
So off we go once more.
Manchester United really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Fatawu. Messi. Thinks one through. Floated through. And this is Kane. And he's certainly onside here. Now it's 𝗟𝗓𝗓𝗡. And it's Camavinga. Gets good distance on it. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Can he get on the end of this? And it's played in. 𝗟𝗓𝗓𝗡 claims it without any fuss. 𝗟𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓. Played out towards the right wing. Opts for safety. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Akanji. Kane. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vestergaard. Okoli. 𝗟𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓. He's dribbled past his man here. He's shifted it to the flank. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Here comes the cross. There's the header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Decent enough try. They've played it short. And it's Thomas. Thomas with the cross. Leicester with another corner. Now the delivery. And he's taking no chances there. Played back in. Cleared away. 𝗟𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓. Now it's 𝗟𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓. Drilled in low.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Has a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
Messi with the short one. Tries the cross. Okoli is there, and he can get... Chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitutions taking place.
A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Leicester have the chance to go the other way. Skip. Now it's 𝗟𝗡𝗡. Now it's 𝗟𝗓𝗡. 𝗟𝗡𝗓𝗡. Now it's Messi. Looking for the run. Spread neatly. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep to bicep. Serves up across. Vestergaard attempts a clearance. Reed. Looking for options for movement. And this is 𝗟𝗓𝗡. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Camavinga. Reed. And here's 𝗟𝗡𝗡. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And it's Golding. Reed picks it up out wide. He is just caressing the ball. He has found the way. Great chance!
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 9, number 11, Phil Foden.
Drives it in.
Coming
He's
on the
got
field.
tall. In he goes again. It's a goal. Dying minutes, and we're all square again. 𝗟𝗡𝗡 at his razor-sharp best there.
The goal
Such good
scorer
movement. Some players have that
after
natural
90
ability
minutes
to be in the right place
number
at the right
10.
time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So all square with almost no time
There
remaining.
will be 3 minutes
Credit
added
where it's
time.
due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Nicely worked. He's found, and the shot! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Pete.
Lionel Messi! Lionel Messi! Lionel Messi!
Manchester United making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Number 15.
Manchester United take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding
Coming
on.
the field
Well,
is
look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for
Rodri.
another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
And that's that. Manchester United have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. 𝗟𝗓𝗡 voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a
Please
way
put
to
your
win it,
hands together,
and they can
everyone,
take
and
great
give our boys a
satisfaction
round of
from
applause for a job
never
well
losing
done.
that focus.
Well, that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye. Welcome to one of English football's red-letter days. Arsenal versus Manchester United will always be a major date on the footballing calendar. There might have been a shift in the bigger picture and indeed the power balance since the days when both these teams were perennial winners. But one thing remains unchanged. They cannot stand losing to each other. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Genuinely a heavyweight contest, North against South, London against Manchester. It is tribal.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there've been a fair share of grinds too. I'm expecting both sides to try and maximise their attacking threat, because when you look back over the years, the potency has been the big factor with these two teams, and always a hard one to call, but never far from exciting. Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter. And it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I think 𝗟𝗓𝗡 is going to have a busy game in the middle of the park, Peter. He's a real footballer and not necessarily a midfield minder, but he can go box to box and be the team's most prolific passer. He really is an all-action player, and I expect we'll be seeing quite a bit of him.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. And now they can clear their lines. And now they can spring out of defence. Jimenez. Played out towards the right wing. Rice did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Martinelli. It's a goal kick. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Shot at goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Timber. 𝗟𝗟𝗡. Rice. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Looking for the run. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's made its way to him. Zubimendi. Your impression so far, Jim?
Manchester United have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
A searching ball out wide. And he's picked it up out wide. Martinelli unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Camavinga. Luis Araujo. Spread out to the left. Martinelli. Now it's Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Some good work on the right flank here. Kane. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Rice. Threads one in. Nicely worked. Decent chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Mikel Merino gets it away. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's been played through. Kane picks it up out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Luis Araujo. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Messi! Oh, super goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
After 32 minutes is number 18, Lionel Messi.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Played out wide. Merino. Oh, good spread. No way through, so back it comes. Madueke in acres of space out wide. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He's beaten the last man. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Messi! That is delicious! A finish right from the top draw. And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy. Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Madueke knocks it into space. Mikel Merino is onto this. That has not gone well. He's having a go. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Foden. Valverde. Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Luis Araujo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kane could try cutting inside here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And this is Messi. Great chance! And it's there! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Manchester United are relentlessly steamrollering their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
That gets things going for the second half. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Very nicely done.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, it's a great ball here. Played back. Modern shapes to shoot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Played into space. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. He can get that clear. Back into the middle. Foden.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Tries to pass it through. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Now it's Marino. Foden cuts out the pass. Now it's Messi. Nicely spread. Tries to play it through. He's in plenty of space here. Calafiori defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Good ball, good take. And he's there to get it away. Martinelli. Showing good feet. Messi.
The attendance for this match was
Trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Strokes it back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Kane.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Out for a throw. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 14, Eucharist. Coming on the field
good read.
is
That was well played,
29,
well stopped.
𝗟𝗓𝗙𝗘.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Looking to play him in. That ball looks a good one. Gabriel. Saliba. And it's Timber. Zubimendi. Martinelli. For Marino. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Kane. Foden. Luis Araujo. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Madueke.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Now it's Havertz. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now, can they get him away? Chance for a shot! Really well taken goal. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
Number 7.
Saka. Saka making good progress on the right-hand side. Chips it through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
It's a promising position. This looks promising. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Valverde.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He has found the way through. And the shot! He's got away with one there.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Substitution in progress.
Calafiori. Gabriel.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now Saliba. And it's Rice. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Now it's Trossard. Who played through for the wide man. Now it's Rice. Calafiori has it in a wide position. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester United are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Messi collecting the match ball, and it is his. Well, how will we look back on that?
Manchester United really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
That I will be joined by someone very special.
That's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye.
The match award.
Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies
Hello, everybody,
and quite
and
a
welcome to
contest
today's
ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
And now,
𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘 reaching his double century today, well on his way to becoming a part of the furniture of this part of the footballing world.
Yeah, and he's proven himself to be quite a player in the last 199, Peter. Flexible, adaptable, showing a real tactical aptitude, and number 200 should be no different.
So it's down to business here. 𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘. Kane. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Lovely pass. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! The ideal start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
Manchester United, after 3
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Lionel Messi.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And they've got a throw. Valverde. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Foden. Manchester United finding their passes. 𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘. He's played it back. Out towards the flank. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Corner. And it's hoisted clear. Great defending, strong and determined. Luis Araujo.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Can he get onto this? Pass somewhat off target. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Messi. Distributed tidily. It's a promising position. Delivers the ball. Up he goes! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Oh, such a clever touch. Gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Akanji. Luis Araujo. Foden. Luis Araujo. And it's Camavinga. Opts for safety. And Jimenez. And it's Valverde. Camavinga. 𝗟𝗓𝗡. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's forced to go back. 𝗟𝗓𝗡. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, good take in a good area. They've played it short. Played into the middle. Cleared away. That's a throw. Valverde cuts it out. Luis Araujo. Now Foden. Valverde.
Manchester United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Jimenez. And Akanji. Camavinga. Foden. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Valverde. Some good work on the right flank here. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Played into space out wide. Jimenez. And it's Valverde. 𝗟𝗓𝗡. Tries a measured ball. There's the header! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Jimenez. Luis Araujo. Valverde.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Luis Araujo. Well, that has not gone well. And they can counter here. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to
That's the
take,
first
despite
half.
the lead being so
Let's
small,
hope for
Peter.
more of the
I
same.
think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Manchester United are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Now it's 𝗟𝗓𝗓. Valverde did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Luis Araujo. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Camavinga. Played back in. Passes short and short. Messi! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's been taken short. Swings it, climbs up big! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Akanji. Manchester United are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Aimed beyond the defence. He's found a way through. Played it early. Akanji with the clearance. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
This looks promising. What's up? And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's picked it up out wide. Tries to play it through. Elects to cross. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Luis Araujo. Now Foden. Kane. And it's Valverde. Camavinga. And Akanji. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Engages and forces him off the ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
No, again there's no way through. Foden.
Manchester United
Clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
𝗟𝗓𝗓. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 11, Phil Foden. Number 9, number 14, Luis Araujo. Coming on the field,
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi.
Number 6.
Well, the less said about that pass, the better.
Number 16, Rodri. Substitutions taking place.
Jordan Henderson over to the left.
This is the time you need that pace.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Looking for the run. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Leading by just one goal and still some defending to do. Jordan Henderson. Gets a good foot in there. Ball swung in. Cleared without hesitation. Chooses to go back. And he shoots!
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Chance for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Very much into the last knockings. That's a good ball out wide. And that's it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Messi claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
Well, that's it from us. Thanks very much, Jim. It's a very good day to you from both of us.
Well done.
So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter.
Hello everybody, and welcome
ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
And this is now today's lineup.
This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course. So with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
So that's got things underway. Now it's 𝗟𝗓𝗓. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And it's Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Evan Nielsen. Played out to the left flank. It's a promising position. Now it's Tavernier. Tavernier touches it back.
Well, he just didn't.
He's got full. And it's a goal! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
5 minutes is number 7.
So, a breakthrough already. Foden. Camavinga. Tavernier. Adams. Now Tavernier. And it's Smith. Adams. And Scott. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Kane. Now that's well seen too. Brooks. Well timed, excellent interception. Semenyo. Scott. Oh, they could break here. Knocks it into space. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Valverde. Luis Araujo. For Valverde. And it's Valverde. Camavinga. First quarter of an hour gone. Back into the middle. Tries to play it through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Adams. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Semenyo.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Valverde. Luis Araujo. For Valverde. Great vision. Messi. Cross into the box. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Brooks. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Smith. Brooks. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Adams. Semenyo. He gets big. That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Good ball, good take. Semenyo does well to stand firm and defend it. Now there's a fine ball. Tavernier! Valverde. Luis Araujo. Brooks has found the net here, of course. Oh, well played. Kane. Valverde. And it's Valverde. Now it's Messi. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Scott. Nicely worked. And that should get the job done. And he's there to retrieve it. Adams. And it's Tavernier. Played out to the right. And it's ended up in no man's land. Luis Araujo. Now Foden.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Nicked it back promptly.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Luis Araujo. And it's 𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘. Kane. That has been slung wide. Keeper has taken decisive action. And this is Messi. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Please welcome everyone, our lads.
Here we go again.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Eva Nielsen, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Brooks. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Semenyo. Gets a good foot in there. It's a good ball out wide.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Semenyo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Can he get it through? That's very neat. He's in a great position here. Tavernier. And that has been clubbed away. Now it's Semenyo. Quick look, then plays it in. Akanji with the clearance. Manchester United still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. And it's 𝗟𝗓𝗓𝗘. 𝗟𝗑𝗩𝗘. Can he finish? Decent enough try.
Tavernier certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Foden. Manchester United finding their passes. 𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘.
The attendance
So,
for this
Jim, what are you
match was
thinking?
Manchester United are not doing enough to
28,599.
get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
And he's picked it up out wide. That's good play. Out for a throw. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Tavernier. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Looking for a runner. This looks promising. Showing good feet. Messi.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Played out wide. Foden. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Substitution on the field. Number
Bournemouth
16.
can now introduce
Tavernier.
the first of their
Coming on the
substitutes.
field
Yeah, they're
is
looking for some imagination, and
number
his job's
17,
going to be to add that
𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘.
element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Bournemouth are looking to go forward now. Tries to pass it through. Now this could be a chance. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. 𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘. 𝗟𝗓𝗩 proves just a little bit too strong, and that's gone loose.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Semenyo. Messi. Foden. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Spread it left. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very
Coming on
leggy.
to replace him is number 22, substitution.
Manchester United are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but
Climbs up big! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
that, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Semenyo. That's been cut out, well played. Luis Araujo. And it's 𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Manchester United really don't have a choice
There
now.
will be
They just
1
have to
minute
throw
added
everything
time.
forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
So that's it. It is all over. And you can hear the analysis starting already, the intricate details and nuances being debated, and they will be for several days. But only one thing matters for now. They lost it. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
And another
Just remains for me to
fantastic
thank
win
Jim
for the
Beglin
boys
for joining
today.
us and
Thank
to
you
wish
very
you a
much for
very
your
good day.
support.